Good. Glad we're on this line. One of these was it is now 07:30 morning. Over. Copy that. Two. Live with 800. Good morning. This is radio station WQKJ 301 Harlem. On the air to the 10 hours. This is hit one. It's NCO this morning. And the message for the day is as follows. Today is July 20th, 2020. The temperature is 82 degrees. The high is expected to be 97 degrees. So be cautious, stay hydrated, stay cool. Reminder that tomorrow at Tuesday, 2100, we have our weekly conference call. Check the Trello for the Zoom ID or call-in number. Also a reminder that our Harlem Emergency Network COVID update is live on Wednesday morning on Facebook.com/Harlem Emergency Network and also on Harlem Emergency Network YouTube channel. This Wednesday we will be talking with Clayton Banks of Silicon Harlem, and we're going to be talking about the data involved in COVID-19. Our next amateur radio class is Wednesday at 6 p.m. Also check your Trello for the Zoom link. And that is the message for the day. We will repeat the message of the day on the half an hour up until 1000 hour. The time is now 0801. Network control is standing by for radio check from all stations. Network control standing by.
Network control. This is Vinoy 1 calling for a radio check. Over.
Vinoy 1, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
I read you loud and clear. My location is Fishkill, New York, and my status is safe. Over.
That's affirmative. You said you were in Fishkill, New York. Your status is safe. Did you hear the message of the day? Over.
Yes, network control. I did hear the message of the day. I will be standing by to the 1000th hour. Over.
Thank you, Vinoy 1. Have a great morning. Network control standing by.
Harlem Emergency Network, this is 1028. How do you read me? Over.
1028, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
Control, I read you loud and clear. Over.
What is your location and status? Over.
My location is 59th and Western Avenue. My status is safe. Over.
Okay, that's a copy. Your location is 59th and 10th, and your status is safe. Did you hear the message of the day? Over.
I actually said my location is 59th and West End Avenue. Over.
That's a copy. Sorry for my error. 59th and West End Avenue. Over. Did you hear the message of the day? Over.
No, I did not hear the message of the day. Over.
Okay, we'll be repeating the message of the day at 0830. Network control standing by.
Roger that, network control. I'll be listening for the message of the day at 0830. 1028 will be standing by until the 1000 hour.
Network control. This is Vinoy 2. How do you read me? Over.
Vinoy 2, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
I read you 5.
You are on White Plains Road near, I think you said 241st and Penfield. Status is safe. Can you tell me, did you hear the message of the day this morning?
That's a negative. Network control. I just stepped back in the house. My phone was on charge. My radio was on charge. Over.
Okay, I will be repeating the message of the day in about 3 minutes at 08:30. Network control standing by.
Roger that. Hanoi 2, standing by.
Okay, it is 08:30, and this is the message of the day for Harlem Emergency Information Network on the air till 1000 hours. And today's message.
Network control, this is WEBT Unit 2 calling for radio check, over.
WEBT Unit 2, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
Network control, your level is very low, and I'm not sure what that is. I would say I read you about 3 by 3, over.
That's a copy. Is this any better? Over. I still read you loud and clear.
Network control, level still low. Your clarity is there, but volume is low, over.
That is 10-4. What is your status and location? Over.
Current status, safe and sound normal. Location, we will show, over.
That's a copy. Did you hear the message of the day? Over.
No, I did not. Will you be reading it, over?
Yes, I'll be repeating it on the half hour between now and 10. Network control standing by. Good morning. It is 900 hours on the Harlem Emergency Information Network, WKJ01. This is your message of the day. Today is July 20th, 2020. Temperature currently 83 degrees Fahrenheit. High is expected to be 97 degrees Fahrenheit. So please stay cool, stay hydrated, take care of yourself. Reminder that tomorrow, Tuesday, we have our regular weekly conference call at 2100 hours on Zoom. Check Trello for the Zoom ID. Also, reminder that on Wednesday morning we have the Harlem Emergency Network COVID update live at 09:30 on Facebook.com/Harlem Emergency Network. Also on YouTube on the Harlem Emergency Network YouTube channel. Reminder that the next amateur radio class is this Wednesday at 6 p.m. or 1800 hours. Also check Trello for the Zoom link. This is the end of the message for the day. I will be repeating it again at 09:30 and at 1000 hours. Network control standing by for all radio checks. The time is now 09:02.
This is CERT 11 to NCO. CERT 11 to NCO. How do you read this unit, over?
CERT 11, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
I read you loud and clear, over.
What is your status and location? Over.
This is CERT 11. My status is normal. My location is at home, 135 and Madison. Over.
That is a copy. Network control standing by.
This is Hen 2. This is Hen 2. Harlem Emergency Network.
And 2, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
I read you loud and clear. My location is Dyckman Street, 10th Avenue. My situation is normal and safe.
That's a copy, hand two. If you have not heard the message of the day, I will be giving it again in approximately 2 minutes. The time now is 09:28. Network control standing by to the 1000 hour. This is Harlem Emergency and Information Network, WKJ 301. This is our message of the day. Today is July 20th, 2020. Temperature now is 83 degrees Fahrenheit. High is expected to be 97 degrees. Hot, humid. Make sure you stay hydrated and stay cool. Reminder that tomorrow, Tuesday, we have our regular weekly conference call at 2100 hours for the specific Zoom ID. Check through Trello for the Zoom ID or call-in number. Reminder that on Wednesday morning, we are doing the COVID update live at 9:30 on Facebook.com/Harlem Emergency Network. Also on the Harlem Emergency Network YouTube channel. We'll be talking about COVID-19 and the data collection, and also talking a little bit about the return to schools and what the implications are for COVID-19. Reminder that the next amateur radio class is Wednesday at 6 p.m. or 1800 hours. You can also check the Trello for the specific Zoom ID for that. That's the end of the message for the day. Repeating it one more time at 1000, and that will be the last message for the day. Network control standing by for all radio checks.
Network control, this is BX Jarhead 51. Do you read me over? Radio check.
BX Jarhead 51 reads you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
I read you 5 by 5. It's been a minute since I checked in. Things been kind of busy. I just want to let you guys know I wasn't forgetting about you, and I miss being with you guys. All is well here in the Bronx, current location. I'm at Fordham website area near 194. Everything here is 5 out of 5. Currently, the temperatures up here have been causing impact on the senior citizens and people with health challenges. Over.
BX Jarhead, it is good to hear your voice. Good to hear that you're doing well. I know you are doing that work up in the Bronx. I know you've been doing stuff with PPE, and glad that you are alive and well and doing your thing. Please stay safe, stay hydrated, and network control standing by.
Roger that, network control, and I wish everybody in the network stay safe and well, and I will be in contact with any updates that's pertinent to the network. This is BX Jarhead 51. I'll be on standby until the 1000 hour. Have a good day, everyone.
This is Coed 1 calling for a radio check. Over.
Good morning, Coed 1. I read you loud and clear. How do you read me?
Morning, network control. I read you loud and clear as well. My location is 109th Street and First Avenue, and my situation is safe. Over.
All right, that's a copy. Did you hear the message of the day? Over.
Coed 1, no, I did not hear it. I'll be listening in for the last one. Over.
That's a copy. Spoiler alert, it's going to be hot. Stay hydrated and stay safe. I'll give a complete report at 1000. Network control standing by.
That's the copy. Thank you for that. Network control. Take care. Have a great day, everyone. Network control. Poet one is standing by to the 1000 hour.
Network control. This is Illinois 1 calling for a radio check. Over.
Illinois 1, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
Network control, I read you 5 by 5. I am in Fishkill, New York, and my situation is safe. Over.
That's a copy. Network control standing by to 1000 hour.
Illinois 1 will be standing by past the 1000th hour. Over.
Network control. This is Illinois 2. How do you read me? Over.
Illinois 2, I read you loud and clear. How do you read me? Over.
I'll read you 5 by 5. My location is White Plains Road between 242nd and Penfield Street. Status is no.
That's a copy. Illinois 2. Wanted to let you know that I updated the NCO list on the Trello, so now it's all in its own column, and you can see everybody's date that it's due, and it's also set up so that it will send out notifications to the people who are supposed to do it 2 days before. But some of the people haven't signed up, so I still have you down on some of those days to make sure that the people who aren't yet on Trello, know that they're supposed to do it. So it should cut down some of your work and wear and tear, and also make it a little bit easier for everybody to keep track of when their days are. So network control standing by to 1000 when I will be giving the last message of the day. Network control standing by.
Thank you for that network control. I was trying to figure out how to do that. I remember you had showed us at one point, and I couldn't remember at all. I should have just called it actually when I was doing it 2 weeks ago. Appreciate that. This is Benoit 2 standing by to the 1000th hour.
That's a copy, and when you get a chance, if you holler at me, I can walk you through exactly what I did. It's easy once you do it once or twice. It's pretty easy, and it just makes it easier on you and everybody else to just keep track of it.
Roger that, network control. Benoit 2 standing by. Rooster 29, network control. Rooster 29, network control. How you read me, over?
Rooster 29, I read you loud and clear. Good to hear your voice. How do you read me? Over.
Network control. I also read you loud and clear. And I'm safe, and my location is 125 at 7th Avenue. Over.
That's a copy. Your location 125 and 7th Avenue. Condition is safe. I will be giving the message of the day in about 2 minutes and wrapping up our radio checks for this morning. Once again, Rooster 29, good to hear your voice. Network control standing by.
Rooster 29 out.
This is network control for Harlem Emergency and Information Network. WQKJ 301 is now 1000 hour. Last message for the day. Today is July 20th, 2020. Temperature as it is now is, just checking, temperature is 84 degrees and rising, and it is slated to rise up to about 97 degrees today. It's hot, and humid. Please stay cool and stay hydrated. That is the first and foremost message of the day. Reminder that we are having our weekly conference call at 2100 hours on Tuesday. You can check the Trello for the Zoom ID or call in. Also a reminder that our weekly COVID update is live on Wednesday morning at 09:30 on Facebook.com/Harlem Emergency Network. Also on the Harlem Emergency Network YouTube channel. We'll be talking about data collection during COVID-19. What are the implications for the CDC no longer collecting this data? We'll be looking into New York State data and how reliable and trustworthy is it. Reminder that our next amateur radio class is this Wednesday at 6 p.m. or 1800 hours. Also check Trello for the Zoom link. That is the end of the message for today, and it is now the end.
You're tuned in to GHCR.NYC, Grant Houses Community Radio.
I don't know why they. I don't know. I don't. Maybe you're right. I'm not going to dispute that because I kept saying to myself, if he loses, what the fuck do you care what he thinks?
Right. Thank you.
You out, man. Fuck out of here. Get to talk about it, walking, catch your buddy, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You lost, man. See you. When we want to be you, and don't come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't come back. Oh, he might run again. Let him run again. That's his right. I don't understand that. You know, you got either you got rules or you don't got the rules. The rules is he can run again. Let him run again.
Mm-hmm.
If he want to run again, he can run again. I don't see anything wrong with that. Something wrong. People want to put him in here again. That's another whole story. But if you want to run again, so freaking what? Let him run again. I would say that would be my point, Stu. Go ahead. So they're in there asking him the stupid, nonsensical stuff, and he's going, well, you know, I'm going to see. It doesn't matter whether he sees them or not. It doesn't matter. You lose, you're out. Now, you know, what they were trying to say, oh, if I lose, I'm not leaving. He ain't going to say that. Now, here's another thing, Stu. You know, I don't know if you saw the video of the two, the white man and the white lady. The white guy's a lawyer holding his AK-57 while some demonstrators are marching past his.
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah, marching past his house. Mm-hmm. They weren't at him. They were marching past his house to go to the mayor's house.
Yeah, and the white was standing out there with a pistol.
With a pistol in the hand, I'm saying to myself, obviously, they don't know anything about criminals. You know, when you're a criminal, the idea of giving somebody a fair chance is slim and none.
Right.
So
they look so ridiculous.
Of course. If there was criminals out here, you would not have had a chance.
Right.
They wouldn't have waited for you to come outside with your AK and all that. They just wait till you're coming outside to get in your car and boom. Or do like you saw what they guy did to the judge. Yeah. Son, that's Stu. That was a criminal act. That right there is what you would call a criminal act. That's how a criminal act is committed. You come in there, you fake like you want something, and you do it, and you do something else, and the other person doesn't have a chance. That's criminal. That's what criminals do. So when I saw them out there, right, they're out there, the two ladies and the man, they're out there, and they're waving their gun and all this stuff. Today, the governor of the state said that he's prepared, because they was going to arrest them, you know, somebody was talking about arresting them, you know, for brandishing their weapons like that, you know, when nobody was doing anything to them. You know, they were the ones that looked like menacing and threats because no one had a weapon but them.
Yeah.
The governor of their state said that if they're arrested, he's prepared to pardon the two white people.
White privilege.
Yes, it is. White, I don't mind, it's the white economic privilege that bothers me. I don't, to be honest with you, Stu, I don't really give a shit about the white people giving themselves privileges. I don't care about that. I'm just me. What I care about is the white people giving themselves economic privilege with money that belongs to all of us. Because if I got my money and I'll give myself some privilege. I don't need them, man. I don't need them, man. Give me the money. I don't need them for nothing. If that's going to be the case, I'm talking about the evil, mean ones that think that everything should go through them. My point is that I don't care about that kind of privilege. They want to have privilege, I'm having it. I think that you need to have the economic privilege, and that'll bring everybody. That'll bring the kind of equality that we're all looking for.
That's fundamental.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everything else you need will flow from that.
There you go. That's all right. You ain't got to be. I don't have no reason to be rude to you.
You'll get your education. You'll get your food. You'll get your health care. All the other stuff will flow.
Thank you.
From the equity distribution.
I thought it was interesting that they're using the thing about the school. I thought it caught my attention. We're complaining about the schools, and they're talking about having a private tutoring, and someone was on there complaining about the inequality of the schools if that happens. And I kept thinking about, they don't care about no damn inequalities about the schools. They care about the economic inequalities of the schools, because the schools, there's a lot of money spent on schools in our culture, because and a lot of tertiary things that go along with school, spending for school. And I thought that was interesting that they were trying to make the case that now all of a sudden they're worrying about some kids are not going to get in. If we don't have a school, some kids are going to be left behind. Like they not being left behind by coming to the building every day. Nobody's being left behind by that, Stu. The system is so great or so cool that when people everybody's going to the school, everybody's getting a really good and just education. I think not, Stu. And so here they are on TV complaining that if we don't get the kids back into school, some kids are going to be left behind. And I'm making the case that even when the school's open, some kids are being left behind.
A lot of kids are being left behind. Not just some, a lot of kids are being left behind.
Oh, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. A lot.
Yeah. I mean, a huge portion.
That is the level of I think their level of hubris and self-righteousness needs to be examined, man. I mean, it's incredible. Oh, God bless you, Steve. Take your sneeze. It's all right. No, let me tell you. I think their level of hubris is I think off the chart. I just don't understand why they think. Well, I guess maybe they.
You do understand. That's just a figure of speech. I'll let it go. When you do that, sometimes I want to jump in there, but it's a figure of speech.
I stand corrected. Well, I hear you back. I can't say I don't understand. Well, let me put it this way. I don't know why people go along with all that. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know why they go along with it when they know that they lying like that they not doing the job over there. The job's not getting done, man. Mm-hmm. The job is not getting done when you can have some schools have this, some schools have that. Some of the buildings are 100 years old. The system is being run by, it's a huge system, and they have no input from the parents. They have nothing. They think they do everything, and they think they're the end all and cure all for everything. It's an illogical Byzantine system. It really is. Mm-hmm. And I think the only way that makes sense is, wait for it, give me my goddamn $28,187 educational voucher. That's what I think. You need competition, man. You need competition. You gotta have competition for the educators. They was talking about today having these thing called pod classes, something, where they're thinking about getting the private teachers to the thing. And I'm going like, private teacher? You better look at that remote training and get a private teacher who can come in there remotely and teach a group of kids at one time. These kids are communicating over their devices when they're playing their games. I see my little granddaughter, she got the headphones. She's playing with these other kids and all this stuff, you know, and all kinds of shooting games. I'm sitting there one day watching my granddaughter playing a game, and a guy in one of the games, they shot a guy at one of the creatures in the head, and my granddaughter said, "Nice headshot." Nice headshot. The guy's head splattered open, man. They got all these kind of, you know, my point is, they got all these kind of games where the kids communicate with each other. So why would they do that for schools, Stuart?
Well, the why is because it would be disruptive of the game they already got going on. And they don't like disruption, even though at this point it's in their face and they can't stop it. But they're still fighting against it. Still trying to maintain status quo. Still trying to maintain the resources flowing the way that the resources have historically flown.
Ain't getting past that, are you?
I'm sorry. I mean, it's fundamental. Back to your point about giving me my money. I mean, I think that's foundational to so much of what's going on. You know, so much flows from the economic resources and where they are and who's getting it and who's controlling it.
That is so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is so crazy to me. So so if you really want to bring about some sort of change, you're, I guess, saying that the driving of the economic engine is kind of where it is. You have to figure out how to get on the economic train and make sure that that train is stopping at your stop or your created stop.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you brought up earlier, the example of South Africa. And, you know, I occasionally look back on that. And, you know, I think about the struggles of Nelson Mandela and so many others that sacrificed so much for the